Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Tigers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Red Sox on the road 4-3. The Astros picked up 14 hits in total as they bested the visiting Indians 13-9. The Angels pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees 2-1. Joey Gallo swung the bat well with 3 hits, leading Texas to victory over the Mariners 3-2. The Philadelphia Phillies put together 10 total hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 2-1. They now have 5 straight wins. The Dodgers totaled 11 hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 9-0. The Braves combined for a 4-hitter as they ran over the Reds 9-2. The Diamondbacks had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 8-6. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of 3 between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. It's White Sox baseball, and it comes your way next. Michael Kopech gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the best all-around arms in the game of baseball, Michael Kopech. Originally drafted by the Boston Red Sox, guy hit over 100 miles an hour regularly in the minor leagues. Big arm, big fastball, big power slider too. One of the top young pitchers in the game of baseball is Michael Kopech.
Now batting, Victor Reyes. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
No, D-roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there, hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Right side, fair ball down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. Two more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
The 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2 one more time. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
Yeah.
So here's Matt Kemp now. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to take it is Jay, and he's got it for the first out. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. He's got over 1,500 RBIs in his career. Man, I'd hate to see him come to the plate if I were pitching. They know he knows how to drive in runs. It's going to be fun to watch him play.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-0 home. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he can go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. 3 runs already home here. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
0-1 pitch on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Detroit is out in front 3-0. Matthew Boyd gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
Now at the plate, John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, John Jay.
First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
2-0 count, the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And there's one down now. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally start and get back in this.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1. Fouled off. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that.
Batting
He showed
third.
all hard stuff
Not
until the
shortstop.
5th and final
Yeah.
pitch for the strikeout.
Anderson.
When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He has an even 10 hits in 33 at-bats. The windup and the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Stewart ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only
Batting
takes
fourth.
one swing of the bat to
The
get
left
out of a
fielder.
slump, and maybe
Number
that's what we're
74.
seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. We'll check in with an average still south of 230. 6 home runs and 14 driven in. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Striding in, Jordy Mercer. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. popped up. Back behind second. Garcia has a play. One away.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
Left side, but well foul. And the pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. One out, nobody on. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And into left field for a one-out hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the second inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, and our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he puts it on the ground to third. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's collected 11 hits in 24 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line towards center field. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the first out.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond from outfield to third base and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
So one away here with the bases empty. And in to bat next, the catcher Wellington Castillo. Here comes the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Kemp. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Daniel Polka.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring forward the power bat of Daniel Polka. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big.
Garcia.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. Just a 1 for 12 career line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Hit to third. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 3rd inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. More trouble waiting on deck in the person of Matt Kemp. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next for the Tigers, Matt Kemp. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike one.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit.
That's an obvious mistake on the pitcher's part. You speed him up
Now
with the first one, blow it right by him, and you do him a favor by giving him a changeup. I mean, that's a pitch he can handle right there.
Into the box, Scooter Gennett. No balls and one strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch is looked at for ball one. Sanchez at second. Kemp on at first with nobody out. Popped him up. Moncada over to his right. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, John Hicks.
Now at the plate, John Hicks. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. Runners are at first and second with one away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are two gone now. Ready for another chance.
Now
Kristen
batting,
Stewart looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Fouled away. Two men are on with two men out. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Just a touch outside. 1-2. The 1-2. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. The 2-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Cordell looking up. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. 6th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was one strike away from getting there. And then, boom, all that work goes to waste. from 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp.
Now
number 84 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
84. The batter.
Here's Jordy Mercer now.
Shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
This pitch is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He popped out in his first trip. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looped over toward first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But not before 3 cross the plate for the Tigers on the strength of this 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's the Tigers 6 and the White Sox nothing.
Welcome back. As the White Sox look to get the offense going in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. At the start of the day, they ranked towards the bottom of the league in both on-base percentage and runs scored. As one player put it, it's been a frustrating year because we feel we have a lot more ability than we're putting out right now. Another hitter told me they're working every day on having more disciplined at-bats, hoping that leads to better counts to hitting. We'll wait and see if the adjustments lead to results as the season progresses, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready now for the White Sox, Ryan Cordell. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now is John Jay, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
Now batting.
No, that was
Third
pretty
baseman.
impressive, Matt. I really like a
You're
pitcher
on.
that trusts and works off his
Moncada.
fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We return to Chicago after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Victor Reyes. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
The first baseman.
This was a tough one to swallow. You could see he was in a heap of trouble right from the beginning, in and out of jams the first couple innings, and not able to get out of the 3rd inning. Certainly not one of his better performances.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. In there, a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's
Now
turning
batting.
April
Number
showers
27.
into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hit hard to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jay on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Matt Kemp. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Cabrera over at second. Guerrero at first, 2 out in the inning. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Moncada has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They lead it 6-0. So coming to the plate, Tim Anderson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Kemp, but this will land untouched.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is
Now
looking
batting,
flat out
the
unhittable
first
on the
baseman,
mound right now.
Jose
That's 5 straight
Abreu.
punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box, Jose Abreu. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Popped up. Cabrera shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They still find themselves down 6-0. Digging in to try it again. Scooter Gennett. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Here's the first pitch to him. To short, hit hard. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, the designated hitter, John Hicks.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, John Hicks. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Coming in is Jay, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We
Now
love those long
Number
darts.
15.
Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Standing in now, Kristen Stewart. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll make its way toward the 335 sign. Hicks isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Into the box now, Jordy Mercer. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. 7 runs, 13 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Tigers 7 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading off for the White
All right,
Sox,
thanks, Heidi. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Line to the right side. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So here's Daniel Palka now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Nope. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Stepping in, Leury Garcia. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch on its way. And that misses low and away, ball one.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Soft liner towards first, but there to take it is Cabrera, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Stepping into the box, Victor Reyes. He'll look to get the Tigers going in their half of the sixth.
Victor Reyes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left, but foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And no one will track it down. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Jay has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
So he goes back to back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back to back to back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. 7 runs, 13 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Cordell. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Fouled away. Two and two. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kemp has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Up next for the White Sox, the right fielder, John Jay.
One out for Chicago here in the 6th, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting John Jay. First delivery to him on the way. And he pops it up. But this will land untouched. Now the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. And this is popped up near second base. And there's out number 2.
The batter, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Digging in once again, Yoan Moncada. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired. Back here on the south side of Chicago, we're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Sanchez.
Now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 30.
At the plate, Matt Kemp. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 0-2 once more. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la a goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
In now, John Hicks, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Leave one, but they're still in control, 7-0. Now to the plate, Tim Anderson. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. One and two, here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose.
In now, Jose Abreu. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Here it comes on 1-1. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Reyes makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. White Sox leave one. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kristen Stewart. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Number 15.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to short. Anderson brings it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Next for the Tigers.
Now in the box, Jordy Mercer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Victor Reyes. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way to left center. Giving chase is Jimenez. He slides and makes the catch. A beautiful play to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. The show is back on the south side after this. Next will be the designated hitter, Daniel Polka. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And it's fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Number 63 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 63.
He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Really strong outing, Matty V. Into the 8th inning without allowing a run, in line for the win, and he certainly deserves a good fate in this one. Hard to imagine he could pitch any better innings 1 through 8 than he did in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after?
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Evan Marshall comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
First baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Cabrera gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runner goes for second. Pitches high. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
This throw wasn't a perfect one. It kind of made the fielder reach across his body to make the catch, but the runner got a pretty awful jump, and it really killed him that time.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Jay has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Up next for the Tigers.
Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Comes set with the 0-1. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Digging in, John Jay. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
It's a nice job by the batter right there. Able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
From the stretch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with two runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Stepping in now, Tim Anderson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Misses, ball 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Runners are at first and third with none out. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 7-2 game.
Catcher, Wellington.
So striding forward now, Wellington Castillo. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Taken, called, strike two. And now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Detroit posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Matthew Boyd earns win number 4 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Michael Kopech permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers.